What is up, everybody? So today's video, more of just a vent and explaining where I've been. It's been very busy. We've been shooting a lot for clients, not for YouTube. And this week was supposed to be my first week off so I can edit. And then yesterday was my final job. And then yesterday we arrived for a photo shoot with a family of 3 people with myself and Kahara. And we were setting up, and then 2 dudes jumped out of a car, stole all our stuff. So this is very upsetting to me for a number of reasons. And I did express this on Facebook. So if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you would have seen it. And I did explain kind of the story on my Instagram stories. But in general, I have a much more fun video for you guys where I was shooting behind the scenes. I have a really cool vintage shoot that I did. And that's not the video I'm putting today. Today, I want to talk about safety. And specifically, is it safe to be a photographer in South Africa? So I'm from South Africa. South Africa in general is not very safe, if you want to use the term. But there's a lot of crime. There's a lot of hijackings. There's a lot of people getting mugged. I myself in my life have been mugged twice. And someone stole my camera bag once, so 3 times that I've been robbed. And the first time I was quite young, I was 17, I got mugged walking back from church, which was great. I didn't have much, so whatever. The second time I got robbed, my bag got stolen from Cape Town. After we'd been shooting all day, we went for coffee and my bag was on the floor for a split second, probably a minute. When I looked down, it was gone. That's negligence on my side, I understand. And then yesterday I got mugged gunpoint again, so it was fun. The worst part about yesterday is it wasn't just me. So the past 2 times it was just my stuff. It was just me alone. Yesterday Kahara came to help me. She got her watch stolen. The family came, of which one is a kid, a 17-year-old girl. She was traumatized. It's just not a nice feeling to go from fun sunset family shoot, which started off great. We were chatting, small talk, we were setting up the lights, we were setting up the camera, and all of a sudden, probably 5 minutes after the client arrived, we arrived a little early. We were chatting outside, then the client arrived, we whipped out all the cameras, started setting up the light. We were busy setting up my phone as a backup through the FTP function, and this car like skid and stopped next to us. And I still thought, why is the security here? Why is the security coming to bug us? Because we shoot you all the time. We get kicked out by security a lot. So my head was like, why is the security bugging us? And then he said, what's going on? I heard what's going on here. And then he got out with a gun pointing down. He cocked it. And then he said, give me your camera. Give me your phone. Lie down on the ground. That's all I remember. Kahara seems to remember them saying, oh, you're doing a photo shoot. And then everything I just said. So I don't know, that's a very popular photo shoot area because it does feel safe. There's a lot of big rich houses around there, so you kind of feel safe. It's like a park. There were people literally playing tennis 50 meters from us. We could see them, and these dudes just pulled out the gun. No mask, nothing. Not that the pandemic mask is a need. It's just you think they'd cover their face. They gave no shits. No mask. Got out the car, told us to take their stuff. Or to give us their stuff, and 5 minutes later we were leaving, which was great because the client paid me for a shoot. I was ready, I was excited. It was a perfect time of day, and went from great to bad within seconds, which is really sad because I've been shooting at that location for like 10 years now, and this is the first time I've had an issue. And if you have to think about it, the camera they took, A7C, plus my 24-70 lens and my trigger, that altogether is about 55,000 rands worth of equipment, right? That's all insured and whatever. I'll probably get it back. They did take my phone, which I just got, and I haven't had a chance to put on insurance. That's my fault. But I replaced the phone. At least the cameras will get replaced. 55,000 rands is a lot of money. I wouldn't be able to replace it otherwise. So insurance is key, especially if you're in this country. I'm not the type to drop my gear or damage it. Like I've never had to replace gear from damaging, but getting robbed is like a thing. So that is why I have insurance. It's the last time I got robbed in Cape Town. They took my bag. I didn't have insurance. I got insurance that week, and it's been about 7 years. Never had an issue. And then yesterday, boom. So get insurance if you're in South Africa. I guess anywhere, but get insurance if you're in South Africa. We weren't even shooting in a dodgy area and got robbed, and put everything on insurance. The in case shit happens fund. And yeah. Sorry, we're filming this today on the DJI Pocket 2 because I don't have a camera to film it on. I did put on a light to try and make it a bit nice, and I have a mic on me, but that's about it. I didn't write a script. I didn't write talking points, nothing. I just wanted to say this to you in frustration, but also so you know why there's no new content coming up, or why I've been quiet, because I haven't posted much, but I've been busy with clients. So I haven't had a chance to do YouTube stuff. This week was editing day. I have about 5-6 videos filmed for you guys that will go up probably this week, seeing as I'm editing. And the sad part about all of this is I love going for drives, looking for locations with someone, and then taking pictures as we go, and then going, oh, I found a good spot for the next time I have a client shoot. Which is sad, because now we're at the point where we can't just shoot in public. We can't go to a public park where people have picnics, because next minute the guy's gonna pull up, take all your stuff, traumatize the family, traumatize the model. So now we're gonna have to shoot at only pre-reserved venues where we are gonna have to pay to go, so shoots are gonna be more expensive for clients. We're gonna have to only shoot in studio, at our homes, at their homes, so on, which is sad, because things like street photography, like street out in Santon and Joburg, I love doing those. I love finding a random felt and shooting there. I love like taking a little bit of a hike trail kind of walk, finding a spot, taking portraits. I love doing that stuff, and all of that is dead to me because I don't feel like the risk to reward ratio fits. And it's very, very sad, and it makes me a little angry. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just very, very annoyed. I'm actually at the point where, screw it, maybe I shouldn't make photos and shouldn't take videos, because I don't want to get robbed all the time. And I don't want to feel like I'm going to get robbed all the time. And I don't like owning insurance purely for the reason that someone might rob me. Some dickhead jumps out the car with a gun, scares everybody, takes your stuff and leaves. It pisses me off because I don't know what to do. Maybe as photographers in South Africa, we need like a security company we can call on, or maybe we need to find the neighborhood watch people in each area. So if I'm going to Modderfontein, I need to contact Modderfontein saying I'm shooting at 4, will you be around, you know? Or the Benoni group, maybe that's it, because you can't ask the police. Police are useless. South African police are just useless. We went to open a case number. I needed an affidavit, obviously, for the insurance. And then the case, they opened such stupid questions, and they don't care what you have to say. Literally sit down with this dude. Now he's annoyed because I'm not writing down correctly. And then he says, tell me the story. Then I start telling him the story. He says, no, I must stop because I need to be specific. I need to tell him what color car, what color the dude was, what color the gun was. Kahara was asked what hand the gun was in. What street we were on. Before he even decided to listen to us, he wanted to know which street we were on. Right? Now I know Modderfontein as an area, but I don't know the street names. All I know is we met near the Oak Cafe because that was our meeting point. I don't know what street it was. I said it was Oak Street. It must be Oak Street. And he said, no, you have to be sure. Can't help you if you're not sure. So we had to sit on our phones and go on the map and try and figure out what road it was, where on the road it was. So we had to figure out that it was 31 High Street before he would even look at our freaking story. Then he was like, okay, tell me the story. So I start talking and then he stops me all the damn time. Instead of saying, tell me the story, cool, he's got the story. Then stopping me and saying, okay, what race was the dude? What gun did he have? And then asking me questions that I can elaborate on. What car was it? What road it was? How many of them there were? Why does he not ask me? He expects me to know how to give a statement to the point of there was one black male with a gun in his left hand, black gun, and he stopped his white BMW with another guy in the driver's seat and he jumped out the passenger seat. How? And why, after I was just mugged, before I can go to you for help, I need to go and look at a street sign and go, okay, we were on high road, just in case we go to the guy later and he needs to know exactly where we were. That's such bullshit. Maybe ask which road I was on, and if I don't know, understand that I just had a gun pulled at me and I just got away. So we were mugged, and then we took our stuff and we got in the car and we left. We didn't take a moment to talk about it. What did you see? Where were we? We just got the fuck out. So the police is just, I don't see the point. Security companies, maybe, neighborhood watch, that's all you call. No one gives a shit around here. Okay? When we got to the police station in Sandringham, We stopped there and we said we were just robbed at gunpoint. We need to make a statement. We need to open a case and get an affidavit. And the lady was like, yeah, look, she's knocking off now. It's almost 7 and they're going to hand over to someone else and then that guy can help. So if we want to hang around 20 minutes, she will give us to the guy who can help us, because she won't be able to do it because she's leaving now in 20 minutes. So thank you for giving a crap and asking, oh shit, you just got held up by gunpoint. Maybe we should make these people feel better. No, please wait 20 minutes and then someone else will come through because I'm going home now. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Great trusting support system we have in the country. Now, I don't care about the cops. I just needed affidavit because I need to send it to insurance because at least they care. Okay. And then maybe that is the move. I had a guy on Facebook comment saying maybe we need to have like personal bodyguards that we book for an hour because maybe that's safer. Maybe that's something I look into. Maybe it costs me a few $100. Dudes will come hang around with their guns. We feel a bit safer. I don't know. And maybe that puts the clown on edge. In general, I think this is bullshit, and I'm very worked up and angry, and I don't quite know what to do from here on. I'm probably going to get my camera back, but now do I want to keep vlogging because now I'm walking around with the camera in my hand all the time, being a target everywhere I go? Do I continue making YouTube videos because I like doing them outside? I like doing them in like public spaces. Do I keep doing that, or do I just can that and now I don't do YouTube like I've been wanting to do? Do I not do photo shoots in public anymore? When a client wants to shoot, I say you need to get a nice venue because I'm not shooting in public anymore. Or do I charge them an extra 1,000 Rand an hour just because I need to pay for 1,000 Rand an hour to a venue? What do we do? I don't know. This started out very chilled and now I'm very worked up. If you guys are, I'm going to do a YouTube thing. And if you guys are from whatever country, let me know in the comments below if it's safe there. Do you ever feel safe there? Are you in a really bad country that's worse than here? Do you get robbed all the time? Are you careful? How do you guys go about this? Please let me know in the comments because I'd like to discuss this with you guys. If you want to see all the stuff I've been doing for you, if you're on my Instagram, you'll see the pictures and then those will obviously become videos. But in general, I just needed to put this up. I had a more fun video planned for today, but I just wanted to put this up because I'm very pissed off. And yeah, what do we do? People always just ask, was the key insured? And yes, it was, which is great. But are we just going to be the guys who like get insurance because sure, you will get robbed as a photographer. Now, like I understand that we're all lucky. We got out safe. No one was hurt besides for the guy trying to rip the watch off Kara's arm. We were pretty much unharmed, which is great. But are we just going to all just let them take our stuff forever and stuff? Other people were saying maybe I need to have a firearm license and I have a gun on me. Now, South Africa, if he pulls a gun out and I defend myself and I take the gun and I shoot him, if he dies, I go to jail for murder. Okay? If I shoot him, I'm still going to go to court. I'm going to have to explain why I shot him when he didn't shoot at us. Even though he had a gun out and he told us to get on the floor, he's still got more rights than I do. Now, I'm not a lawyer. That's just what I know from the system that I've seen online. People are getting arrested all the time for defending themselves. When people break into your house, you can't shoot at them. You can't harm them to the point where they have to go to hospital because you will be held responsible because you took it into your own hands and he might just have wanted to come look in your house. It's such bullshit, and it's almost scary to own your own weapon. So if I had a gun and I had a chance to shoot this guy, I'd probably be in more shit than him. So that's the dilemma and the bullshit that we're in. So, and then the other problem is, what if I try to be a hero, pull a gun out, and I fire at him and I miss, or I injure him, and he's still able to shoot, and then he shoots the client. Now I've put that person like in harm's way and I've got them killed and I still go to jail. So the only real thing here is we lie down and we give them all our stuff because that way you don't get arrested. So that's also what they know. They know we're not going to fight back because we don't want to get into shit. So they just do what the fuck they want, and then the cops don't give a shit. So they know they're fine. This is such bullshit. Anyways, I think I've explained enough. Oh, fuck. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments where you're from. Is it safe there? Are you from South Africa? Please let me know in the comments what you do for safety measures. Do you just shoot in private locations, which a lot of people have been saying that's what they do anyway. They'll book venues, shoot only at the venues, go home. Is that what you do? I know a lot of guys that do street photography. Aren't you feeling scared? Let me know. Let's have a discussion. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.